everybody lined up on the grid in pretty much as they qualified, but of course we did see some quick cars starting at the back, particularly the Lamborghini of Nicky Pastorelli and Dominic Schwager. This incident took out the Brazilian Nissan for a while. It did recover, but it was always going to be a struggle from there. And then this incident particularly did definitely take out the Aston of Alex Muller and Thomas Engren. It's a shame that we lost a couple of cars so early on.
Yeah, I mean, turn 4, I mean, it should be pretty well sorted out, but again, these drivers somehow or other managed to find themselves 3 cars into one. Isn't going to go. There's the damage to the right front, and a competitive car out of the race, and didn't get to see Thomas Engren run that car, and a little bit of concern as we look into the Aston Martin pit.
This was Darren Turner making a good move on the Corvette and slid down the inside, and Katie was very happy about that. They did get to finish in 4th, of course, in the end.
Yeah, this was the pass on coming up to turn 14. There was the moment for Baz Leinders, had a big old spin, probably about a 720, I think, by the time he got to the finish of it.
It almost incidents in the pit lane, but I have to say, actually, well done to all the drivers and teams today, because although it was close, they actually judged it pretty well.
Well, there was no incident, and whether that's a good result, yes, it is a good result, but it is very marginal in the case of some of those calls. There was the battle for the lead. Lucas Lohr managed to get ahead of Richard Westbrook as Westbrook came out of the pits. As we watched the Lamborghini, big lock-up, but now Westbrook relatively easily. He did get a better run off turn 16. Lucas Lohr acknowledged that, but it was a soft pass, in my opinion.
Well, Lucas Lohr perhaps wasn't going to defend as hard as he would have done if it had been somebody else. He saw Westbrook had the momentum, and sure enough, Westbrook went ahead and took the lead. There was some good racing further back as well, as Nicky Pastorelli moved that Lambo up, and Carl Wendlinger took full advantage when his teammate Max Nielsen made a little slip up towards the end of the race as well. Up front, Westbrook was still leading. He was under pressure, though, in those closing stages from his teammate, Lucas Lohr. But ultimately, there was to be no change. We had a Nissan 1-2-3. Westbrook ahead of Lohr and Jamie Campbell-Walter. There'll be more of the same to come from Portimao. I hope you can join us again for the championship race.